Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video based on the title. You know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and double check to make sure you are following me on Instagram and TikTok at K-Shine with 3 E's. But without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom. Let's hop into the story time. Okay, y'all. So, while we're talking about baby mamas, baby daddies, dating people with kids, and all that good stuff, it's only right that I tell this part 2 or 3 ish, whatever, to a story that I told during K-Shine in the wintertime. If you haven't seen, well, let's get into it first. Okay, so, anyways. So let me tell y'all, if y'all don't know about those summer nights, it's just something about summertime, just period, but especially where you're living in a state where you get like cold winters. When the summertime come, it's just like barbecues outside, fire hydrants going, ice cream trucks going. It's like a vibe. Like summertime is such a vibe, and that's when I feel like I meet the most people because everybody and their mama is out, of course, right? So we're at this like day party, I believe. I don't know if it was a day party or if we was just downtown getting drunk. I'm not sure, but we was doing something downtown. It must have been a party, walking around. We was doing something. So, we were outside and stuff. We was having a good time. We were turning up like it was all good vibes. It's warm outside, good energy. And when it is the summertime, you got the rooftop parties going on, so you just hear music all in the air coming from different buildings. You got music over there, music over here, so it's just like as you walking down the street, you keep hearing different songs because everybody rooftop party is playing music. So you could really just be outside on the streets kind of like turning up and dancing because you can hear the music. So yeah, we're lit, we're having a good time and everything. Me and my homegirls, we just walking around chilling, right? So mind you, we're walking around. Y'all know we getting numbers, talking to guys, we getting stopped, all that other stuff. Oh, and I got a bun back here because I don't want y'all to think I'm looking a little bald headed. Let me do a little 360. This is my hair right now. Jeez. Y'all know the drill. But anyways, so we walking around. As we are walking around, guess who I run into, y'all? No other. Wait. Before I tell y'all know our motto over here. Judge before you judge me. Judge your mama before you judge me. Make sure you judge your mama for going back to your daddy before you judge me for going back to anybody that I spin a block on, okay? So, okay, listen. We're walking. I run into no other than, drum roll please, Drama. If y'all don't know who Drama is, I did a story time about him called his baby mama chased us through the hood or something like that. Like, I'll probably link it below. I know, y'all, I know. I talked okay, wait, hold up, because I be getting ahead of myself. I run into Drama, right? I see him. Y'all gotta understand my mind at the time. It's summer, it's hot, the vibes is good. I'm in a good mood. I've been drinking. Like, that's what the vibe is giving. So when I ran into Drama, like, I'm like, I told y'all Drama was cute. Drama was fine. He just kind of had a little bit of drama with him, right? So when I ran into him, he like,
oh, wait, hold up. I know they ain't who I think it is. Kay, is that you?
I'm like, yes, me, cause he's looking real good. He walked around. He had a little you know how guys just have like a little button up shirt on, but they have it open and they don't got nothing on underneath. So like the little button up just open, just flying through the wind and stuff. Little chest all out, looking good. So he was looking good. So I was like, Drama, is that you? Like, it's me. So is that you? Cause I am me. So it's you. So we do that whole thing. So we do hug each other, cause like we still know each other. So we hug each other, whatever. Mind y'all, the day that I left, like at the park or whatever, we did do some texting, but like I said, it never really went anywhere because I was turned off by the drama that already took place, like at the park. So it didn't go nowhere for real, but whatever. So at this point, I haven't seen her talk to him, text him in months, like months, like 8, 9, 10 months, like months. Okay, it hadn't been a full year. I just remember that, but it's been like a long time or whatever, or maybe it was almost a year. I'm not sure, but it's been a minute, right? So, yeah, it had been like a year actually because I didn't talk to him since the last summer, like the summer before the end. So, yeah, it's been about a year. But anyways, so when I see him, he's looking good. So, I'm playing with him. I'm like, so how's that baby mama drama going? Like, make a conversation. He like,
Oh no, baby, I got all of that under control now. We had to end up going to court, so now I got my visitations and all of that. So that's under wraps.
so I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Like, glad to hear that you not in that drama as you was before. I'm like, so your baby mama, she calmed down, like she good now. So he like,
Man, yeah, like I haven't had no problems with her in a minute. Like, don't even bring her up because I don't want no bad juju. I've been good so far. Let's keep it that way.
so I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like, I'm glad that you're not under her shackles anymore, and she's not running around the hood torturing you. So we talking. So of course he got his friends. So his friends is talking to my friends. We all like in a circle, and they like, what y'all about to do and stuff like that. So we like, we was walking around, but we about to leave in a minute because we had already been there for a minute. So we was ready to go. So his friend was talking to all of us, but really like talking to my friend was saying like, if y'all want to, y'all come kick it with us. So I'm laughing because mind you, I'm a little tipsy, but I'm laughing because I'm like, drama. Mind you, the two homegirls I was with, only the one homegirl was one of the homegirls that was with me when we was at the park, right? The other homegirl, I kind of just met her like right after that incident, so like she just became one of my good friends. So she didn't really know about the situation because I never even told her because like you know. But so she didn't really know, but I had my other homegirl that knew. So the boy was talking to my homegirl that knew, and she was like, right, drama, so is we gonna be good or we gonna have to beat bitches up? So we had started laughing or whatever. So his homeboy was looking like, what you had going on that they was about to beat bitches up? Like, what's going on? So drama like,
You already know with such and such.
and said the baby mama like name, but we gonna call her baby mama. So he like, you already know what baby mama, you remember how she used to be, like stuff like that. And the homeboy was like, oh my god, you was about to beat up baby mama. I was like, man, I was about to put them paws on her. Say nah. I'm just like, listen, I ain't with none of the drama. I don't like to get down like that, whatever. And so we was all laughing about that. So my homegirl was talking to the homeboy like, yeah, we could come, like if y'all want to chill or whatever, like we'll go chill and stuff like that. So they was like, all right, cool, like, well, we can walk back over to the car, like we got some drink in the car, and if y'all smoke, we can smoke and do all that good stuff. So we like, all right. So we walking back to like the parking structure where they parked their car because they was gonna have to just give us a ride to our car because that's what they said they wanted to do. So we walk in. So me and Drama just talking, like just catching up, like saying little jokes, being funny and all of that. I'm still talking about his little drama that he had, and he telling me how that went down and stuff, like how the court was and how he get his child on such and all of that. Like we just talking, we just catching up. Now listen, I know, I know. I know I talked all of that junk saying how I'm so done with him and I wasn't going to mess with him no more and X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I get it. I get it. But when you young, listen, I was young and turned, okay? It's no other way to really describe my actions. I'm not going to be like, oh, I was young and dumb and all that. No, I was a young girl that had no real responsibilities, and I was lit. I was turned. I was turning up damn near every other weekend, hanging out. And when I mean turning up, it don't even necessarily mean drinking. It's just that I was lit, y'all. I was outside. I'm young. What else you supposed to be doing, okay? So I chuck a lot of this up to being young and turned. That's just what it's gonna be, okay? Cause your mama.
Don't say that.
It's still Black History Month. I'm gonna try to chill out on the mamas this month. I'm gonna try. Okay? But yeah, so I'm not thinking of that no more. You know, when you younger, you like part of me was thinking about the baby mama drama, but then when you're young, you don't be caring about shit like that. You don't care to avoid drama per se. Like, you know, if I can, I will, but you know, you don't always think with the most maturest mind. Sometimes when I was younger, I didn't give a fuck. I ain't give not one fuck. I ain't care. I was gonna do whatever I want with whoever I want when I wanted to. Like, I didn't really care if we just being honest. So, yeah, so I'm just like cool, whatever he said. He got the baby mama situation under wraps. It's been almost a year, if not a year. I'm not tripping, right? So yeah, so anyways, we walk into the car, we all kicking it, we laughing, like they telling jokes, we just having a good time. It's that summer vibe. It's the summer vibe. We having a good time or whatever. So we end up getting to his car or to the homeboy car. So we standing with the doors kind of open, like the front and the back seat, because we're taking like, you know, shots of the liquor that they had in the back seat. So we taking shots and stuff like that. So he like, you know, where y'all park at, we tell him. So we all get in the car. Mind you, we lap up because it's three of my homegirls and then it's three of them. So we lap up, you know, we in the back seat, kicking it or whatever. We literally have parked like around the corner. So they drive around the corner. They take me to my car because I'm the driver. And then they like, yeah, we gonna go to such and such place, whatever, just follow me, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. So we get in the car, we follow them to homeboy house. So we pull up to homeboy house. His block is jumping. Like he live in the hood. His block is jumping. Everybody out. Like I'm telling you, like if y'all never got wet by the fire hydrant, did you really live? Like did you really live? If your block never turned on the fire hydrant and you got wet by it, did you have a childhood? I, d- okay, cause baby, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So when we put up to his block or whatever, they got the fire hydrant going. The kids is in there getting wet. Like the block was low key lit. Everybody and their mama outside on the porch. You got people, the neighbor across the street, she over there braiding her daughter or her little girl hair on the porch. You got the other people over there barbecuing. You got the people on the corner with the fire hydrant getting wet. You got the Mr. Softee ice cream truck coming down the block. What? This is a time. What a time to be alive, y'all, for real. Like, that was the fun. Like, that was summer in the city, right? So we all getting out the car and stuff. We laughing because we tipsy and stuff. So mind you, the fire hydrant is right on the corner of the block. His house is like the third house off the block. So we are we're close to the fire hydrant. So you know, we all just talking like, oh my God, remember the fire hydrant days? Da da da. I used to love the fire hydrant. Blah blah blah. All this good stuff. So we all just talking about the fire hydrant. The third boy that they was with, him and drama, they picked up homeboy and they ran into the fire hydrant with him, right? So we all like, oh no, like we laughing, like we cracking up, mind you, because it's hot as hell. So we laughing and stuff like that. So he like, oh no no no, I got my phone on me. But the way that they ran through it, y'all know the fire hydrant, it blasts out water. So they didn't go all the way close to it where like all the water is coming out. They kind of did. It's like a sprinkler. You know how you catch the end of the sprinkler. So he didn't get like drenched, but he got like wet or whatever. So he like, well, I got my phone and stuff. So he come out, they laughing, they kicking it. It's just a whole vibe. So they all like shaking themselves off like a little wet dog and stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking like, I wanna get in. But y'all know I had leave out. My girls know about that leave out. Like, you not getting my leave out wet. If you get my leave out wet, you you must be ready to meet your maker, because ain't no way you gonna get my leave out wet. I am a black girl, absolutely not. But I kind of wanted to because it looked fun. I want to run through the fire hydrant. But anyway, so we go in the house or whatever. So they drying off and stuff, like laughing, whatever. He making sure his phone is good. So we all cracking up and stuff, like good time. So they bring the bottle in. So we kind of like just once they got finished drying off, we was just on the front porch because like it's music and stuff, like people doing their own thing. So we on the front porch just vibing and stuff. They bring their little music out too. They playing music. So we just kicking and laughing. Me and Drama is talking, like we catching up. It was a good vibe, good day. We stayed there for a little while, and it was so funny because the police always come by and they'll turn the fire hydrant off. And it's like they'll turn it off, and as soon as they leave, people will turn it right back on. Like, you're not about to ruin our summertime fun. They will turn that fire hydrant right back on, okay? So the police came and they shut it down. They turned it back on, like back and forth. So we on the porch just drinking, laughing, having a good time. So after a couple hours kind of went by, it started to get a little bit dark. We get hungry. So, like we like, let's go grab something to eat. We get in the car and we just go to this food spot, get something to eat. We're sitting in the inside. We sitting in the inside chilling. We eating our food. We all just talking. So at that point, because when we went to go get something to eat, I drove my car, as well. So at that point, we choose to call it a night, and we like, all right, we're gonna meet up with y'all because y'all was a good vibe. Like we could turn up again tomorrow or whatever. Like y'all know, during the summertime, it don't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We don't care about that. This ain't like how it is when you got school and you only turn up on a weekend. No, summertime, you turn up damn near every day. You going up on a Tuesday. You wilding out on Wednesdays. It's Thirsty Thursdays. It's freaking Fridays. Get lit. Set like listen. It's something every single day, right? So, we was talking about how we should meet up tomorrow, like, run this back. Like, not this exact thing, but, run it back. Like, we had a good time. We could do some stuff tomorrow. Cool. So we made that plan. So we leave. So I leave. I drop my homegirls off. On my way, dropping them off, Drama did call me. Y'all know he like to call, make sure I make it home safe. So he did call me. So, we're just talking on the phone and stuff like that. And mind you, I'm laughing because I'm like, I didn't even know you still have my number. Because, y'all, to be honest, I have the same number from, no, I ain't going to tell y'all how long. Because I don't need none of my old little things trying to call me like, oh, I heard you got the same number. No, bitch. My new number is 911. Please don't call me. But yeah, so he like, you got the same number, all this. So we just over there talking, kicking it, good vibes. So he's telling me that like how he just got home and stuff like that. Mind you, it still was kind of early. Like we turned in at about 8, almost probably 9 o'clock, because in the summer you start early. Day parties be starting at like noon, 1 o'clock, 2, 3 p.m. So we was out for a minute. So he's like,
Was you ready to go home? Like you ready to go home? You tired?
so I'm like, I mean, we ain't really had nothing else to do. We've been out partying all day. So, like, I can go home. And he like,
Or you could just come over here.
so I'm like, oh, like, yeah, like, I come over there. I'm like, I'm on the freeway right now. Like, text me your address. Let me see where you at. When I tell y'all, this man sent me this address, and like, it literally was like 6 minutes away. Like, I'm coming up the next exit. I was like, well, you only 6 minutes away, so might as well. I might as well pull up. So, I go over there, I pull up. I'm in my car because I'm not gonna lie, we keep it very a buck over here. Yeah, y'all know. Yeah, I know. So, yes, ma'am. At this time, because like I said, I was in the streets. I'm not for the streets, but I was in the streets, living my big girl dreams and doing what the fuck I want. Hate me all the fuck you want. Real for me, and now I don't give a fuck who don't. Like my CEO up. Okay, but nah. So at this time, when you out in the streets and you out here doing your little thing, to keep your what, ladies? Your whole bag. To keep the whole bag in the trunk. And the whole bag is literally, y'all should know, but if y'all don't know, then maybe this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But normally, my little quote unquote whole bag just consists of things that I would need in case I spend a night anywhere. Lotion, perfume, toothbrush, extra change of clothes, underwear, your little one too. Okay, so I always kept that in the trunk because yeah, I was out here. I wasn't out here like I'm sleeping around all these people, but like I had my little booze and stuff like, and sometimes I might come back from the club, want to go over there, like you just always want to be prepared. You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Cause sometimes when I be out, I don't always want to go all the way back home, get a change of clothes, do X, Y, and Z. By the time I go home, 9 times out of 10, I'm not coming back out. I don't even want to come back out at this point. So I used to keep stuff in my trunk just to make sure. And I mean, I kept an extra pair of slides in there, some heels. Like you just never know. When you out dangling, you gotta be ready. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like I'll come over there because this is summertime, and if I'm expecting to get anything with the JCs, I gotta hop in the shower. I gotta do a quick little, little jump in shower real quick or something because it's hot. I'm sweating. Y'all know when y'all be out and it be muggy and you feel sticky and all of that. No. So I'm like, I'm going over there at about 9 o'clock. 9 times out of 10, me and Drama already got this rapport, so I'm probably gonna end up spending the night. Like that's just what it is. Cause most of the time, if I go over your house, especially like when it's past 10 o'clock, I'm kind of probably most likely gonna spend the night. Unless I catch the vibe and the vibe ain't right or your house dirty, then yeah, I'm gonna go. But me and Drama had been talked, so it's just kind of like I knew what it was, and Drama was fine. And the way that shirt was open, blowing through the wind, yeah. So, I pull up to his house and whatever. So, I'm like, I'm coming in. I got like my little big purse now because that's my whole bag. I always carry my little purse, but now I got the big purse. So, I'm coming in with my big purse and stuff like that. Mind you, I bring in a bottle because originally me and my homegirls had a bottle, but, when we was with them, we going to drink their bottle. So, I didn't know if that was his bottle. Well, we drunk up that bottle actually. So, we had us a little bottle in there in the car, so I just end up bringing it in the house just in case want to sip a little bit more. So I come in with my bottle and stuff like that. So he like,
Okay, I see you still want to get lit. Like, you still trying to turn up.
and I'm like, oh no, I just bring it just in case you want to still drink. I didn't know what type of time you was on, cause now I'm being flirtatious, y'all, because I had to let him know like. Drop them draws. Like, nah, but not like, nah. Like, I'm very upfront. I'm not one of those girlies that's like, oh, please, no, don't take it off, please. Oh, I'm a woman. Don't do it. Do it. No, please. I don't normally do this. Take it off. Take it off. No, don't take. I'm not that girl. I'm not going to play with you. If I want to give you the JCs, you going to know. My shit probably going to be off at the door. I ain't even going to lie to you because what we playing about? Play with this. What we playing? I ain't got time to be playing. I am here for a reason. But anyways, so I'm already being flirtatious because I'm letting him know, like, I know I was supposed to stay away from you, but I've been meaning to see what that thing was hitting on. Which baby mama kind of ruined it. So now that it's some time later, and I feel like y'all had about a year to get it together, maybe it's time for me to spin the block. And I'm happy I did. So anyway, so I get there. So, I got the drink. I think I had Ciroc too or something. Or maybe Hennessy. Because around that time when I was messing with Drama, I was real big on Hennessy. So I really think I had Hennessy. I didn't get big on Ciroc until like during college, a little bit after college. Let's say Hennessy or some shit. You know what? It was Hennessy because, I don't know. Let's just say it was Hennessy. I don't know. My mind can't remember that much. But, yeah, so we're going to say I got Hennessy. So I had Hennessy. So, mind you, the bottle was damn near still like a little bit more than halfway because we didn't finish it because we was drinking that stuff, right? So, we got the bottle, so I come sit down and stuff like that. Like, I'm kicking it with him. Like, he sit next to me, so I instantly put my, like, leg over his leg. Because, my way of telling him, like, that I want you is I put my leg on you. I start touching you, start saying certain stuff. Because now I'm trying to let him know, like, I know we was lit outside, but now that we inside, I'm trying to let you know I'm feeling you and this is what I want. Because one thing about Drama was very respectful. Like, he the type, he not gonna do too much. He only gonna do what you allow him to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, even when he used to hug me a certain way, I used to be like, boy, you better grab these JCs. I'm one of those people. I'm very affectionate. I like to be, wait, let me not say I like to be touched, because not by all y'all, but whoever I'm dating. Like, I'm a Philly touchy type of person. Like, I would like cuddles. I want you to rub on me, rub my feet, rub my legs, rub my butt. Like, I'm one of those. I'm not one of those that's like, okay, let's just fuck. Like, let's just do. No, like, rub me up. I'm gonna rub you up to, like, come on. Like, what you doing? So, I'm the type like, yes, grab my JCs, grab my ass. Like, why you acting like y'all be scared of women body? Like, grab that shit. Like, grab it, rub it, kiss it, love it, love on it. Okay, love on our bodies. Like, y'all men out there, and even y'all women, cause whatever, love on y'all significant other or whoever partner. Love on their body, even if you're not in love with them. Like, when I say love on it, I don't mean like you need to be in love with them or you need to love them. It's just like, love on it. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, you do know who to fuck. Like, you know who to fuck, you know who to make love to, and you know who to have sex with. I feel like it's three categories: fucking, having sex, and making love. We can talk about that another time. But like him, like, no, I need you to, like, I had my leg on him or whatever. I kind of put my arm, behind his neck. So I'm rubbing his neck, rubbing him, back of his head and stuff like that. Saying little stuff. And now I'm all in my, oh, you want me to take a shot? You want me to do that, baby? I could take a shot for you if you want. You know, I'm in that bag. Like, now I'm in that, I need you to get me right bag. So I'm talking to him and stuff like that. So now we straight at the bottle. So, he take his little shot. He fountain his. And I'm like, yeah, you pour the shot for me. Pour it in my mouth for me. Because he hand me the bottle. I'm like, no, I don't want you to hand me the bottle. I want you to pour it in my mouth. Like, you do that for me, baby. All of that, like giving that. So he pouring the shot in my mouth. Calm down, because why is my shot bigger than yours? Like, you need to relax. So he doing that. So we take a couple shots and stuff like that. So I'm like, you got something to drink? Because we drinking, but like I don't be wanting to kiss with Hennessy on my breath. Hennessy will smack you in the face. Like, it's so strong. It's so like right there. Like, to just be kissing with Hennessy on your breath, it's just like, whew, it's too much. So I'm like, you got something to drink? Luckily, y'all, he had some cranberry juice. Y'all know cranberry juice overpower anything. It's like coconut. The minute you put coconut in something, you can't taste nothing else. Like, coconut is just, it's one of those things. Coconut, maybe pineapple, and like cranberry juice. Like, I feel like it always kind of overpowers certain stuff. So he had cranberry juice. So that knocked all that Hennessy right off my tongue. It knocked it right off there. So, we drinking the cranberry juice or whatever. So he put on music and stuff. He put on Music Choice. So, nah, y'all don't know about that Music Choice. Okay, that might be a little bit too old school for y'all. But he put on YouTube and stuff like that. So we watching like music. Well, we ain't watching. The music videos is on. I ain't gonna lie, act like we was watching it. We wasn't, because I knew what I was here for. So he got the music on. So I go to the bathroom. So, I'm like, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Now, this is back in my younger days, y'all. So don't be judging me if you ain't judging. Not even if you're not judging your mama. If you're not judging your baby daddy, how you gonna judge a stranger? How you gonna judge me when you not judging your baby daddy? Because back in this time, like, if I couldn't take a full shower, which I wasn't about to just stop and be like, can I take a shower? I would do, y'all know the whole bath. Like, I go in there, do a quick little rinse real quick. Without him even knowing, just cause, like, I just feel like I've been outside all day. Yeah, so I go in there, I take my little. My bad, y'all. See, people calling me with plans. But anyways, so don't be trying to judge me for my little hoe baths that I was taking, because that's all your baby daddy take is a hoe bath. Your baby daddy hasn't gotten in a real shower, and I don't know how long, and you still be sucking him up. So don't say nothing to me about my hoe bath, okay? My little bird bath. But yeah, so I do that real quick. At least I ain't trying to deliver a little sweaty summertime cat, so I figure I'll go ahead and hop in a little, I mean, not hop in because I ain't hopping no shower, but I did go freshen up a little bit. So I go in the bathroom, do that. I come back out, he kicking it. So he's sitting on the couch and stuff like that. So, I come right out the bathroom, right straight to it. Like, I go and I kind of sit on his lap, while he's sitting on the couch. So, we started kissing and stuff like that. All that good stuff. We kissing and touching and we end up, after that, mm, mm, mm. After that, let's just say he had to carry me to his room, cause okay, I see why the baby mama tripping around this bitch. I might trip a little bit too. I might be tripping next. He take me to his room, he carry me, lay me down, we go to sleep and stuff like that. I wake up, I'm early, y'all. Any of my sneaker links could tell you, like, I'm out, y'all. Like, cause my thing is, I never know when it's the appropriate time to, like, linger, unless you my boyfriend or, like, my boo boo. Any sneaky links, I'm out at like 6 a.m. y'all. I'm for real, like, I would be out, like, and then, like, I either lock their door or I'll wake them up. I get so many text messages like, what time did you leave, or when did you leave? And I'd be like, I left at like 6. And they'd be like, damn, why you leave so early? Cause I'm not just gonna linger around your house. Like, I'm not gonna wake up and like I don't know. I just feel like I gotta go. I did what I was supposed to do, and it's time to go. Cause like, you ever had a boy come to your house and like, probably because, well, that nigga probably ain't had no home to go home to or some shit. I don't know. But you ever have a boy come to your house and, like, they linger, they stay forever? Like, get out. Why are you just here? It's 1 p.m. and you're still here. And then you looking at me like, you about to cook for us? You about to make us breakfast? No. Nigga, you are not my nigga. Like, why would I make breakfast for you? Why would I cook? Get out. Like, get out. I don't know what to tell you. Like, get out. So, it just was one of those things. Like, ew. no, I don't want to, no. So I always be gone about 6, 7 a.m. I'm out. So, that's what happened. Like, he had a regular, like, house, like a little house or whatever. So I left and I just locked the bottom lock. So I leave or whatever. So a couple hours later, well, he texted me early that morning, but because I left at 6 a.m., I went home and I took a shower and then I went back to sleep. So I didn't wake up till about 12, 1, like sometime in the afternoon. And I see I had a text message for him, like, like, where you go at? But, and I was just like, oh, I just, went home and stuff like that. So we ended up texting. So remember the day before, we was when we was out eating, we had all made plans to like meet up with each other again today. So he was like, what time you and your homegirls gonna go to my bro house or whatever. And I'm like, oh, what time you want us to come? And he was like, it don't matter. It's the block, so it's always jumping. So y'all can come whenever. So I was like, all right, bet. Well, like, I'll text you in a minute. I'm going to call them and see what they on, and I'll let you know. So that was that. So, I called the homegirls, and they like, girl, we ready whenever you ready. So I'm like, all right, give me some time, because it's only like 1 o'clock. So I'm just sitting here chilling, legs still hurting from the night before. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, geez, like, But so I was chilling, whatever, for a minute. I ended up taking my shower. I'm eating or whatever. By the time I actually head out the door, it's like 5 o'clock. So about 5 p.m. So I go pick up my homegirls and we go right back over to the dude house, the homeboy house. We go over there. When I tell you, it was just like a whole repeat, like literally fire hydrant, barbecue. Like this is every day for us. It's literally the same thing. So we went over there and kicked it. We sitting on the front porch. Then the one homeboy was like, let's go do something. Y'all want to go bowling? So we like, yeah, we'll go bowling, whatever. So we end up going bowling. Like, this before drunk bowling was a thing. Like, of course, people always bowled and probably got drinks, but I feel like drunk bowling just became about. This is before then. So at this time, like, we just go have a little drink, have some food and stuff like that, and call it a day. So we was just sitting there bowling. We was having fun with that. So then when we had left bowling, like, we kind of was just riding around for a minute, and they like, asking like, what should we do? Y'all want to go back downtown? So downtown is always the move for us because it ain't much for us to do. So we like, yeah, we can go downtown. So we go downtown and stuff like that. We kind of just riding around for a minute, like kicking in. We all in the car. Andrew, even though I did drive my car to the homeboy house, the third homeboy from the other night, he had a truck and he ended up driving because he had a third seat. So we all hopped in his car and I left my car at the homeboy house, right? So, we all in one car, me and Drama, we all the way in the third row, and like, we all kicking it, we riding around, we got drink. It's a vibe. We all just, man, Drama in the back seat. We wasn't doing what freaking little fishy Nemo, so now what Decisions and Leather was doing. None of that, because that's just trifling. Well, if you want to do that, that's cool. But no, we just back there. You know how you just back there, just feeling on each other a little bit, a little kissy, a little something like we doing one of those, right? So we just all like, hugged up and stuff like that. We riding around. Cool. That night happens, y'all. So at the end of the night, everybody going back home. At this point, while we were still at the homeboy house, Drama asked me like,
are you coming back to my house tonight or you gonna go home?
so I was like, well, I'm gonna drop the girls off and then like, I'll come to your house. So he like, all right, cool. But mind you, my homegirl was talking to the third homeboy, right? So he was like, well, I'll take her home and stuff like that. And then my homegirl was like, well, I'll just take the other homegirl home. And the third boy was like, no, I'll take both of y'all home. Like, it ain't no problem. As long as y'all cool with that, I'll take y'all. So, they was like, yeah, we gonna ride with him. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I could just stay this way. I ain't even gotta go all the way, the opposite way. So the third homeboy took my two friends home, and then I just followed Drama to his house, right? So I go to his house and stuff like that. We do a repeat, literally a repeat of last night. But we went on the couch and nothing. We was in his room, so we do a repeat. Mind you, at this point, it's like by the time we did what we was gonna do, we had did that at like midnight, might be going on 1 o'clock, right? We had did that. So, we fall asleep afterwards. I wake up because I gotta use the bathroom like in the middle of the night. It's maybe like 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever. Go to the bathroom, whatever. Mind you, you know how like you got that small little window in the bathroom. He had like that. I'm gonna show y'all a picture because if that window be like in the basement a little bit, you know how it's that small little. It's a small little window. Like you can't even. It's not like you can hop in it or nothing. I'm gonna show a picture. He had one of those that was open. So when I was in the bathroom, like I can hear, like like rustling like a little bit, like on like outside or on the side of the house or in the bushes. Like I'm not sure what it was like, but I'm just hearing stuff. So I'm just like, me being me, I'm listening because I'm just like, because you know how the bathroom windows, those windows that don't have no curtains on it, but it's like, I'm gonna show a picture, like I said, like you can't really see through it, but you could see like a silhouette, but you can't see an actual person. So it was like one of those vibes. So like I had turned the light off and I'm just trying to listen because I'm like, somebody out there? Is that a squirrel, a rat, a dog? Like, what's this rustling that I hear? So when I turned the light off, I didn't really hear nothing no more. So I was just like, okay, like whatever. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I go back in the room. So I lay down, but I had got on my phone a little bit, whatever, and I had just laid down. So mind you, it's pitch black, it's dark. We ain't got no TV on, no nothing. So like it's quiet. So when I got up, when I came back and lay back down, I guess he felt me moving, so he turned back around to me, and he cut it up with me. So I'm just sitting there, cut it with him with my eyes closed, trying to go back to sleep. And I just hear like just a lot of like little noise and stuff like that. Then next thing you know, I hear like a car skid off. So I'm thinking like whatever, we in the hood, like they probably out there doing donuts, like this normal shit. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, y'all. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go to bed and stuff. I wake up at what, like 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know the drill. I wake up and then I leave, because my car is parked in front of the house. So, I just leave out the front door, lock up the door, I leave, and I go home. So, I go home, I do a repeat, literally a repeat, y'all. Take my shower, get back in the bed, I go back to sleep because I had a long night and I'm up early, so I'm going to go back to sleep. I go back to sleep. Of course, I wake up to a text message from him. But this time he was like,
Did you see my car when you left out?
and I was like, "What? Yeah, like I seen it." And he was like,
Why you ain't tell me that they did it to my car then?
"I'm like that they did what?" Because mind you, when he asked me, "Did I see his car?" I'm thinking like he was trying to make sure nobody stole his car. Like, did I physically see it in the driveway? And yeah, I did. I did see it in the driveway, but I didn't really like look all up and at the car because I didn't. Why would I do that? Like, I'm walking straight out the front door to the front. I'm not looking over at the side. So I'm like, no. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, somebody stole it or something? And he like,
No, like all of my tires are slashed. Like, did you see my tire slash this morning?
I was like, oh no. I'm like, nah. When I left, I did see that your car was still in the driveway. Like nobody stole it. But I didn't look at your tires. I'm like, I didn't pay no mind to it like that because it was kind of pulled up like by the side door a little bit. Like half of it was hanging out and half was like, kind of in the middle of the gate. Like the gate is open though, but it was like in the middle of the gate. So I'm like, oh no, I ain't see. I'm like, who the fuck would slash your tires? Then I had to think like, I'm like, don't tell me who slashed your tires. And he was like,
Man, I'm telling you, I ain't even trying to think like that. Like, well, I ain't had no problem with her in forever. Like, I hope she not on this bullshit again.
I'm like, unless you got some of the bitches you messing with, I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is that it wasn't me. Like, like, and he like,
Nah, no, like, I know it wasn't true. Like, come on now.
and I'm like, you probably need to put some little cameras around your house because if this how your baby mama giving it up, then she back on bullshit. So I'm sitting here thinking like, yeah, it might be that time again because I'm like, if she slashing your tires, like I don't know what she up to again. She better not come trying to mess with my car. Like it's just a whole, it's not about to be none of that. So we having that whole talk because I'm like, here go the drama again. Like just when I thought everything was cool and he got rid of the drama and he not dealing with that no more. Here we go again, dealing with something. Even though it wasn't nothing major because she ain't do nothing to me, but I'm just saying, thinking like, here we go, about to deal with some BS, but whatever, right? But I'm just like, okay, so we had that conversation. So I'm just like, well, make sure though. I'm like, you don't know, like, is you sure it ain't nobody else? You sure it's your baby mama? Or I'm just saying, like, is you sure? And he like,
Okay, for real, like, I don't even deal with a lot of girls because of the shit that she used to do. I ain't like all that drama.
he like, no, I don't have nobody else. And I'm like, oh well, if it's only us, then yeah, definitely got to be her. So he was just telling me how he's about to call her and I guess check her about it. So I guess he did that, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me know how I go or really don't. But I had already made it up in my mind, like, CK, you know what? You should have never went back to try to mess with him because look at the drama again. Like, Like, is she stalking him to see if he gonna mess with another girl? Because how you been leaving him alone this whole time? The minute he started talking back to me or have a girl over, now you back fucking with him. It's either that or he lied and said that you wasn't fucking with him no more and that he didn't have no more drama when really he still had drama. So it's A or B. It's either one of the two. But whatever it is, once again, I don't want to deal with it. But we ain't done, y'all. We definitely ain't done, but I'm going to stop this story right here. I'm just introducing y'all back to drama and the drama that went on. We ain't done with him. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys comment down below. Thumbs up this video and double check to make sure you are subscribed. But since it's still Black History Month, y'all know we got to give our shout out. All right, y'all. So the shout out is going to go to Henry T. Sampson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He is the first African-American inventor that is best known for creating the world's very first cell phone. Y'all, the cell phone for what most of us use on an everyday basis. I use this to do my notes, for my alarm, to call people, to edit my videos. I use my cell phone for 9 times out of 10, everything. And I'm sure a lot of y'all people out there do the same. A lot of people that are influencers most likely use their cell phone. You on TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. We use our cell phones for a lot of things. And I think we need to thank Mr. Henry for allowing us to have such a beautiful thing in our lives. Shout out to Henry, okay? But y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.